And the government's partial shutdown is raising air safety concerns this morning. More than 15,000 employees at the Federal Aviation Administration are now on furlough. That's 1/3 of the FAA's workforce. CBS News travel editor Peter Greenberg is here. Peter, good morning.
Good morning.
So 1/3 of the FAA has been furloughed. Should we be concerned about our safety flying?
Well, it gets down to a definition of what is a non-essential employee. Now, the air traffic controllers are working, but the people who are training the air traffic controllers are not working. So if you close that pipeline, who do you get to staff the towers after a certain amount of time?
Maybe it gets down to a definition of safety.
It does. It gets down to a definition of safety inspections. Who's inspecting the planes to certify them as airworthy, even at the production lines at Boeing and those manufacturers? Who's determining safety checks on pilots? With your check pilots, you have to fly in the cockpit to recertify them. So today, not a problem. It's sort of like saying you have a full tank of gas and you can drive as long as the gas stations are closed for a long, but how
So
long?
what might be suspended? What FAA activities?
Well, some of the activities that are suspended are certification programs, long-range planning like next-gen operations. But the funny thing about next-gen is they've been talking about next-gen for 30 years. I think they can wait 2 weeks.
Yeah.
But the bottom line here is it's questioning the essential nature of those employees. If you're not training the air traffic controllers, at a certain point you can't staff the towers. If you're not certifying the planes as safe when they come out of maintenance, how do they get back in the air? So you're gonna have a pipeline problem.
Well, it concerns me hearing that some of these may be suspended. What about TSA? Does this affect at all the people who check us through to get onto the plane?
No. In the short term, even though there are some furloughs at the TSA, the frontline people are still working. But if you go beyond that to the bridges, to the highways, to the railroads, you're looking at similar cutbacks where safety defect inspections are not even being processed, let alone looked at. So down the road, we got a problem.
What if you're applying for a passport?
You got a problem there as well because so many passport offices are located in federal offices. Same thing for foreigners trying to get visas to come to the United States. You're going to be waiting.
Thanks, Peter.